Hey, welcome back to Daily Talk with Miss Maem, your go-to channel for making learning fun and easy. Today, we're diving into one of the most important topics in the civil service exam. Numerical ability, basic numerical concepts. Whether you're reviewing for the first time or just need a refresher, I got you. We'll break down topics, explained in a way that's simple, practical, and easy to remember. So grab your pen and notebook, and let's make math make sense, one topic at a time. Don't forget to like, share, and follow for your daily reviewer tips with Miss Maem. Let's get started. Let's break it down. What are numbers? Numbers are everywhere, in clocks, price tags, social media stats, even your phone battery life. But did you know that numbers are classified into different types based on their properties? Let's start exploring these categories, from the simplest to the most complex. Are classified into various categories based on their properties and relationships to each other. Some of the most common classifications include natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, and irrational numbers. These categories are often depicted as subsets of a broader set called the real number system. Natural numbers. Natural numbers are your basic counting numbers, 1, 2, 3, and so on. You started using them in kindergarten. These are the counting numbers, starting from 1 and continuing indefinitely, 1, 2, 3, 4. They are also called positive integers or counting numbers. Next, even and odd numbers. Even numbers. These are natural numbers that are divisible by 2, e.g., 2, 4, 6, 8. While odd numbers. These are natural numbers that are not divisible by 2. E.g., 1, 3, 5, 7. Prime and composite numbers. Prime number is a number that has exactly two factors, 1 and the number itself. For example, 2, 5, 7, 11, and so on are prime numbers. It can be said that any whole number greater than 1 that has exactly two factors, 1 in itself is defined to be a prime number. Well, now we know that a prime number has just two factors, 1 and the number itself. Now, a composite number has more than two factors. Examples: 6, 8, 9, 12, look. Composite number is a number that has more than two factors, which means it can be divided by the number 1 in itself, and at least one more integer. It can also be said that any number greater than 1 that is not a prime number, is defined to be a composite number. Composite numbers always have more than two factors. For example, 6, 8, 9, 12, and so on are composite numbers because these numbers have more than two factors. Factors of 6 equals 1, 2, 3, 6, factors other than 1 and 6, factors of 8 equals 1, 2, 4, 8, factors other than 1 and 8, factors of 9 equals 1, 3, 9, factors other than 1 and 9, factors of 12 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, factors other than 1 and 12. Quick tip. All numbers greater than 1 are either prime or composite. No middle ground. Co-prime numbers are a cool pair, like besties that have nothing in common except 1. Like 8 and 15, they share no factors except 1. Co-prime numbers. If a pair of numbers has no common factor apart from 1, then they are called co-prime numbers. In other words, a set of numbers or integers which have only 1 as their common factor, which means their highest common factor, HCF, will be 1, are co-primes. These are also known as mutually prime numbers or relatively prime numbers. Also, there should be two numbers in order to form co-primes. Example. The following figure shows two co-prime numbers 8 and 15 that have only 1 as their common factor. Perfect numbers are rare gems, they equal the sum of their proper factors. Like 6 equals 1 plus 2 plus 3. Perfect numbers are the positive integers that are equal to the sum of its factors except for the number itself. In other words, perfect numbers are the positive integers that are the sum of their proper divisors. The smallest perfect number is 6, which is the sum of its proper divisors, 1, 2 and 3. Example. The following figure shows that 6 is a perfect number because the sum of its factors, 1, 2, 3, leads to 6. Whole numbers equals natural numbers plus 0. Take natural numbers and just add 0. Boom, you have whole numbers. Whole numbers. These include natural numbers and 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. They are also referred to as natural numbers with the addition of 0. Integers are like whole numbers but cooler, they include negative numbers too. Think of a thermometer or a bank account in debt. Integers. These include whole numbers, their negative counterparts, and 0, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Integers represent all positive and negative whole numbers, as well as 0. Rational numbers equals p, q, fractions, terminating, repeating decimals. Rational numbers are numbers that can be written as a fraction, like 1/2 or 4/5. Even decimals like 0.75 or 0.333 are rational. Irrational numbers can't be written as clean fractions. They go on forever with no repeating pattern. Famous ones include pi, and square root 2. You'll never see their decimals end or repeat. Irrational numbers. These are numbers that cannot be expressed as a fraction p, q, where p and q are integers. They are non-terminating and non-repeating decimals. Examples include pi, and the square root of 2, square root 2. Real numbers are the big umbrella that include both rational and irrational numbers, anything you can put on a number line. Now here's something more advanced, complex numbers. They look like a plus by, where I is the square root of -1. You might see this in higher math or engineering problems. Complex numbers. These numbers have both a real part and an imaginary part, written in the form a plus by, where a and b are real numbers, and I is the imaginary unit, square root -1. Let's review. We covered natural, whole, integers, rational, irrational, real, complex, and special types like prime, composite, co-prime, and perfect numbers. Phew, that was a lot, but you did amazing. Now that you understand the different types of numbers, you're already leveling up your civil service exam prep.